thoughts, just chaos. Maximum fuckery. Let's go! No thoughts, just vibes. Reignite the night. Maximum fuckery. We take in flight. Looping up, chaos in the air. This is the podcast. No thoughts, no care.
Hey everybody, I'm Levi,
I'm Nova.
I'm Knox.
and welcome to No Thoughts, Maximum Fuckery.
Where we talk about all of the random shit.
Say things that we probably shouldn't.
Absolutely, do not think before we speak. Let's get into it.
Alright, Knox, what do we got? What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Well, we're talking about what we all done. If we had the same mindset as we had now, 5 years ago, what would we change? What were you doing 5 years ago in the first place, actually?
5 years ago?
That's a good
Just-
question.
Just so the chat, so the viewers could see briefly what we were doing 5 years ago. So this gives it a little bit of a baseline.
I know what I was doing 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was in year 13 because I did next year of college. I was in year
Help me
13.
with mine then, because
I-
it was the same year when you met.
Yeah, we were there, so that's when we met. I was highly depressed, and if we're talking about that year in April, like at this date, I was newly single. So
Wasn't it that time when all the group was about to absolutely break in majority of areas? Like we were breaking in everything.
I don't know. I was too depressed to give a shit. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was doing. I was in college. I was taking a graphic design class. I was highly depressed. I was about to start a new medication. Yeah. What were you guys doing?
You go, Ethan. Levi.
I'm trying to remember.
Who's trying to remember? Oh, I'll go then. Okay, I'll give you a little bit some more
5 years ago,
brainstorming.
you would have been what? 16, 17? How
Yeah,
old?
you would have been about 17. Probably the year that we actually no. The year after was the time that we met. The year beforehand
You would have
is
been what? Grade 10, grade 11?
Well, I'm turning 22 this year.
and it's 5 years
21,
ago.
20, 19, 18, 17.
Yeah,
So you would have been, yeah. So you would have been.
I was 18.
Been what, year 11 then?
Yeah.
And this time I started building a go-kart as a project.
That's awesome. Yeah,
We
we've seen
call it
that
a go-kart. It looked like a car.
It looked like a wheelbarrow with an engine attached to it.
Don't you
I think that's more
disrespect the
specific.
PT?
I'm not disrespecting it. I'm stating the fact that you grabbed a wheelbarrow, grabbed some wheels, and attached an engine to it. Because that's
There's
literally
a lot
what
more
you
effort
did.
into it than that.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
More effort into it.
Well, for viewers, the image will be put up here for
which I
you
can
guys
show
to
you.
see, so you guys know what we're talking about. However, continue, Levi.
I'll get real. No friends at the time. I was homeschooled, so high school, so didn't really get out much. Yeah, so started building the go-kart. Tried drawing some. I was really good at sketching at the time, but my hands got a bit messed up, and then I just sort of gave up and lost motor skills needed to do
Oof.
proper sketching like I used to.
Yeah, that's alright though.
And I started sent into reading.
That's when you started
Yes.
reading. Yeah.
I was reading a bit before that, but that's when I just went bang.
That's when you
Bang,
started
yeah.
primarily doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I started like trying to write, but I wasn't able to get. I had a lot of roadblocks
Yeah, you
the time.
couldn't get what was in your head onto the paper, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's like artist
I'm the
block, but
same
it's
with a lot
not.
of things. But not really. It's very common with those with dyslexia and autism and whatnot. It's very common to you can put it together in your head, but you can't really put it on the paper or
get it out.
write it
Yeah.
down, kind of thing. Yeah, you struggle to say or write the words, even though you've got the words in your head.
Yeah, and because I had a really bad stutter at the time, which I've got mostly under control, I couldn't really tell people the ideas either, so they could help. So it was just all stuck up here, and I read, got more ideas, and then once I finally was able to get past the roadblock and start writing them out, I got 66 books
Oh wow!
writing.
Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
what bad.
Yeah. 66.
Oh,
That's a good start, eh? That's a good chunk of start for that year.
most of them were just get out of my head.
Yeah, that's all right. Get all the old ideas out of your head so the new ones can bloom.
So there are a few books that I am writing that I plan on sticking through. Most of them are just to get them
Yeah.
on.
Yes. So you can
Yeah, that,
stop worrying about them. You already written them down. Now you can focus on these ones, the ones that you want
yeah,
to.
well, I forgot about most of the ones I've written.
It's the reason I don't read half of yours, mate. I read some of them. I don't read most of them because they're unfinished.
Pick some which you like, tell me them, give me ideas on them, and then I write more.
That's the problem. The ones I like, I'm not up to date with because I read them slowly or I get involved. I get involved in other ones.
Yeah, and
I'm currently going through like 3 different ones. So
yeah, and if you stuck to just one, you probably would have caught me going into it. And when I started hearing that you made 4, that's when I'm like, okay, this is what's going to happen. You're going to make next week. There's going to be 10. The week after is going to be 20. I'm not going to be able to catch up after that. I can't, for the life of me, like One Piece. All right, the anime. Since I know that I won't be able to catch up ever, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. I've
You'll
tried
catch up.
to.
You can catch up very easily in a couple of years.
My point. My point. I do not got that time. I like doing what I like doing. I'm not gonna give time to watching One Piece when there's a lot of other movies and shows that I much prefer and I'm up to date with.
One Piece is great. You just got to give it a chance, man.
I tried to. I couldn't even get past the first season. Okay, and I looked at all the seasons. I'm like, and looked how many episodes each of them have. I'm good.
Real quick,
I'm good.
what books are you reading of mine?
Of yours? What was the last one I was reading? I'm reading your Ben 10 one that you've recently started. Evident by the
The
fact you,
16 one.
yeah, the one you asked for some help with. So I've started reading that one.
49 views. Holy shit.
Bravo to the man. Also, where do the viewers go to look at your books?
Wattpad, Monarch Frost.
Link below.
There you go, Wattpad. Monarch Frost. Oops, I almost
Monarch
messed that up
Frost.
completely. Monarch.
What was it? I started reading You're Born to Be Loki 1. I never got back around to it.
Did update that one semi recently.
Yeah. What was it?
Jesus, that's at 1,570 Ks.
My Life is a Game, that's the one. That's the main one of yours I was reading. So
I think that was the first one I got you reading.
it was. I'm looking at some of these and I'm realizing
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even know half these were around. Holy crap!
Oh, so Levi, so you wrote about 66 books when you were 17. Is that correct? That's what I'm on about. That
Hold on.
same year?
66 books. And what'd you say?
In that 1 year when you were 17.
I had them in my head. I had some
Oh,
of
okay.
them in my head. I wasn't able to write them because I'm dyslexic, slightly autistic. I've got ADHD, and it just wouldn't come out onto the paper.
So
Didn't start writing until last year before.
I see. So
Right now, on what
when you were
is 66?
17, you had so much ideas in your head, couldn't get it on paper. You were also being a genius, making this awesome cart. I'm gonna call it a cart. It's made out of the wheelbarrow and tires and engine and stuff. What else? What else? You did mention that you had new friends. I don't think any of us did at the time, even though we were in a group with them. We didn't
I was
call them
about to say,
friends.
motherfucker, we became friends 5 years ago.
Yeah, we did. However, we also had the group of bullshit. Let's be honest. We don't know. Well, we did, but we didn't. You know, they stuck with them and then fell down with them.
Hey, 5 years
I got
later, it
out of
worked
it.
out pretty well for me.
Same here.
Not what I meant.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
So do you have anything?
outside of what we already know, what were you doing 5 years ago? You know, obviously you were doing college and
What
whatnot,
was
like
I?
me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in grade 12 at the time. I was in and out of groups. Several different groups. We got the gamer group, then we got that group with everyone. We had the music group. You guys remember that group that only cared about each other's music? No.
I
Okay,
wasn't
I
I
part
was
was
of
in.
that.
kicked out of music.
No,
He
you
he
wasn't
wasn't
even
even
part of the
there.
school.
He wasn't even there.
And yeah,
Different
so
school.
I honestly I was doing a sleeper build. I was doing a lot of ab workouts then. After the first 2 months, I was like, fuck these guys, honestly. I'm not being heard or seen. Not Nova here, freaking legend, giving girls freaking jackets, his own jacket when they were cold. Oh,
I was being nice.
yes, and I yeah, so I decided to pretty much ghost everyone and started to draw a lot, like insane amounts. Like you would see me draw about 3 things per day, every day. They're not even small things; they're huge things. Like
Yeah.
on scale, it's not A4. You'll see me draw like A3 or A2, big pieces of
Yeah.
things. And again, I was doing a sleeper build. I did not know. I was only working on my abs. Nothing else was improving, just my abs. I was getting insane. I had really long one-sided hair, like a pony.
He had that mid 2000s emo look. Well, not emo.
Yeah,
He's had
yeah,
that like
Jesus.
mid 2000s fringe.
yeah. Well, I was close to email, but not just there yet.
Your style wasn't
And
there. Your style was kind of just like a
yeah,
casual thing.
yeah. And
Compared to
I
me,
believe
anyway.
just like probably just about everyone in college, we did not know what we were doing. I, yeah, I was literally just fuck everyone. Everyone's just ignoring and everything. So I stuck to myself that year 12. And I said hello to here and there, but I mainly just went on my own.
I remember there was, I think it was a period, like a lesson we had off because I think we had the same line off at one point.
Mhm.
This may have been that year. It may have been the year before.
Beforehand.
You were only a year behind me. We kind of had
Yeah.
brief interactions the year prior, but
Yeah.
not as much as we did.
I was doing level 4 graphic art and also level 3 visual art
Yeah, I wasn't
at
in
that
either of
year.
those classes.
No, but I did
But
see you in your digital art
yeah.
class.
Yeah, that was when I was year 13. It would have been when I was year
Yeah.
13, so you would have been year 12.
Yeah.
There was one point where we were on our line off, so we didn't have class. That's what a line off means. And we were just like flicking a bus card or something.
Oh yeah. Card throwing.
Yeah,
Card
we were just
throwing.
like card throwing a bus card or something like that, just skipping
Hang on, I
along.
still got that bus card somewhere. Where did it go?
We were just like
Hang on.
skipping it across the cafeteria ground towards each other. Because we were
It's
that
literally-
bored.
Yeah, we were that bored, and we did get told off that one time because I threw it at a glass, didn't I?
I think
I just said fuck it. Throw it. Oh no, that was with the group. I was with the group
I
at
think
that
was
time.
something
and it
else. I
was-
think that was a different time.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I got really into throwing my freaking cards. Either my actual college ID, or it was my bus card that was been flung. I was getting quite good at it too. One time I flung it so hard that it bounced off something and went straight past my leg. Right. This was in actually my graphic art class, by the way.
Yeah.
And kid you not, I left a scratch on my leg from it. I flung it that hard and it went past it that fast, it left a good old scratch there.
Good job.
No, I should have kept going because I could have been deadly. I could have got those metal cards, you know, and just flung and
I have those.
but let's not give ideas to people that like throwing cards, huh?
I have those cards.
What? No, what? We're gonna practice in the background.
I can't even hold a bloody playing card at the moment, apparently. So
I'll show you how to. But yeah, that was me.
yeah. All right. So we're sending. So the idea behind today's topic, right? We're sending our mind into our body from 5 years ago.
Yes. So it's the same body, same environment, same people, but our current mindset. Our
That's pretty
current
cool.
mindset.
Man, that
Yes.
means I've got no tattoos.
Oh no! Nova's naked.
I've got no tattoos. 3 facial piercings.
Yeah.
I'll do new tattoos for you.
Yeah.
You
So
would be in the same state as me at that point.
So what habits
Exactly.
were destroying you guys at that time? 5 years ago.
What habits would I be destroying 5
Habits.
years ago?
Yeah, that was destroying you at the time.
Oh, rejecting help regarding
Mm.
everything that was going on in my life at the time is something that literally ruined a relationship for me.
You got the card. You got the Gucci card. Where's mine? No, I shouldn't. I'm gonna destroy things in my room. It's not even my room.
No, I was literally 5 years ago. I was so depressed and rejecting everybody's help, including my girlfriends at the time, that it ended up ending. It brought about the end of the relationship.
That would have been, I believe, self-destruction, wouldn't that be?
It would have been, but it was
A level, yeah.
It's a level of that of a bad habit because
Where did you pull a sword from?
I don't know, but I know it's 3D printed.
Oh,
it's
3D
fake.
printed. Okay, that's
It's fake.
Okay.
It's plastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
But I was rejecting everybody's help, my friends, my family, everybody's.
Yeah.
You broke it.
5 years ago, I would have to. I'd be going back into a body that is very different mentally and physically. So I definitely have to work on saying yes, I need help.
Yes.
Especially given
that-
I know that there are some friends there at the time that would help me.
Yeah.
Or, I know my family is definitely going to help me. So, I definitely have to change my mindset and be like, no, I need help. If I was to go back like that. So,
Jeez.
Question.
what's up?
What?
Or
Nova or Nox?
Both.
Okay.
This question is this hypothetical situation, all 3 of us going back in time 5 years, knowing it, like our mentality going back into our body 5 years ago.
Yeah,
We
so we're
know
aware
same
what's
time.
happened. We know what's happened.
Where we have the
Okay,
same mind.
I'd find you two quicker.
See, I don't have to travel too far.
We're,
I just gotta go
we're
to
not,
school.
You cut out.
Stick to the plot, okay? We're not going that far, okay? Not just yet. Not just yet, okay?
So
You cut out.
What habits? What habits?
what habits
What-
from 5 years ago that you had, Levi, would you work to change?
Was destroying? Yeah.
What were they? What habits were destroying you that you would change when you got back?
I think of the PG version.
Oh,
Say it in a PG term.
it's maximum.
I'm gonna text you. Like,
What? The viewers want to know.
wait until you guys give me the green light on it.
Oh, okay.
He wants a green light
Good
on the
idea.
wording. Message the group chat.
No,
No,
but-
a SIM card.
Oh,
I'm a fucking idiot.
no, but you got this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find my SIM card tomorrow down my dog.
Oh yeah, no, never trade his old phone with his SIM card still in it. To get this awesome new brand iPhone 17, he forgot his SIM card in amongst it, so he was kind of cooked for a lot of things until he gets it back.
So, yeah, I know I was in a very similar situation to that. So I basically what you were dealing with was severe depression and needing help and not wanting the help. I guess not accepting help or getting help.
Not
Very
thinking I
dark.
was able to get help because of the situation I was in.
Would you say you were in quite a dark tunnel vision, not seeing any other ways? Just it was dark, annoying. People weren't helping. You thought they weren't helping anywhere.
As I was homeschooled, the situation I was in was causing a lot of issues for me, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that. I didn't think I was able to get help for a few reasons. One being I was under 18, I didn't have a job, I didn't think I had anywhere to go, so I wasn't sure. Like, I didn't want to get help and then all of a sudden, end up on the street or something. So I was kind of like refusing help, like refuse seeking help on the fear of I wouldn't have anywhere to go and,
Made it. Your mindset was the old theory of if you ask for help, you're not a man, kind of thing, or you're less
as well, yeah.
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 I was also told if I show emotions, I'm not a man,
Yeah.
which is a stupid,
That is
archaic way of
stupid.
thinking.
No. Well, in that case, I think your train of thought that you said beforehand is the best way to break that habit that you were going through at the time of those issues. Find people that are willing to help you. In this case, it'd be me and Knox. You come find us.
Yeah.
And
So
we'll find you.
obviously, this is your brain. So your current brain going back 5 years. So these are the two guys I need. These are the two guys I want in my life at this point.
Oh shit! I would have been a midget then. I'm gonna be a midget with this mindset. I'll be like, hey, Nova,
Wait.
hey, Levi.
How tall were you two 5 years ago?
Well,
I haven't grown
weren't you
much in the
still
past
6?
5 years, so
You're still 6 foot, aren't you?
I'm
5 years ago, you would have been.
5 years ago. I would have been 5'11", somewhere between 5'11" and 6'1". Yeah.
You both. I was 6'1" by the time
I swear I was like 5'5" or 5'4".
You're probably like 5'6", 5'7".
Was it?
Yeah, in year 12, you would have been 5'6", 5'7".
I thought. Oh yeah, that was the time that I had the growth spurt. In high school, I was No, you couldn't see me. I was a dwarf. Not even dwarf. You would call me a fucking elf.
Elves are
Elf from Santa Claus.
Baby knife.
Santa Claus elf.
Little knife.
Baby knife.
No, little knife. From the guy that makes signs on TikTok. Or did make signs on TikTok.
No, baby knife. Deadpool's baby knife.
Ah, yeah.
He stabs
What did
into
you know
Wolverine.
but ignore in that time?
That
What
I
did you
needed
know
help.
but ignore? Yeah, I believe everyone did. Honestly,
I ignored. I ignored what was going on around me and ignored who was around me, thinking they were the right people when some of them weren't. And I knew that at the time, but I still let them be
Yeah.
around me.
you and me both. We kept around a lot of shitty people. A lot of shitty people. Probably.
Send my brain back into my body from 5 years ago, my 18, 19-year-old body, and I would gladly tell those people to fuck off just because I know they're not worth my fucking time.
Yeah.
I would love to see all their faces when me and you just turn around without knowing that our brains, from 5 years in the future, came back to us, and we both just say, Nova, yeah, I think it's time, and you probably look around and it's like, yeah,
Piss off, donkey.
fuck off, it's not your table now, fuck off.
Please, half of them it wasn't their table anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Realistically,
Fuck off.
Realistically, and I hate making it sound like I was the leader of the group because I hate being leaders of groups like that. It was my table.
You were the.
I was the thing that kept everyone together.
You was the alpha in the shadows. Was the shitty, fucked up leader was doing what they were doing.
Oh, she definitely thought she was doing what she was doing.
Yeah. You wanna know what annoyed me? Is that I was starting to absolutely stop following that group and all of them. I was trying to keep someone away from it too. And every single time I was around that one person and that group and that leader was around, they would just follow them and it's like, fuck me. Now what am I gonna do? Am I gonna follow them or completely leave? But I chose to follow my own friend, which led me into a lot of trouble and all that bullshit.
That happens.
I let it though. Which brings us, what changes immediately would we do? The immediate changes that you do when you had your own mindset from now back in your 5 year ago body. Levi.
I would. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't even wait for anybody.
No,
That's okay. I said
go.
Levi, as in like Levi. You go.
Well, I was starting to before you said it. I'd immediately fix my eating. First things first, I would fix my eating. Because of a lot of the shit I was going through, I would snack a lot, and I only recently started getting better at that. I would go through like 10 bags of chips a week, plus other snacks on top of that, weekly. I'd immediately cut that back. I'd go like 1 bag of chips 2 weeks.
Yeah, and
I'd start working out more. I wouldn't hit 18 and immediately start drinking constantly. Like, I went through a 24-pack of, doesn't sound like a lot, but of beer within like the first 4 days after turning 18.
that's not bad, man. My pop goes through it in a day.
As an Australian, that's pretty light work.
But
to
for
an
you,
American, you're shit faced.
Yeah, it was light work, but like it started like a downfall because as soon as I went through it, I'd get another one and then another one, and now I've got a beer early.
Yeah. But you will get rid of the alcohol though. You not get rid of it.
I just cut it back a lot.
occasionally have it, and then also work on the right things.
Yeah, I'd cut back my snacking massively. I wouldn't start becoming an alcoholic immediately. I wouldn't start smoking and start that shit because I was a really bad chain smoker
Yeah.
at the start there. So I wouldn't start that. Yeah, start working out. I'd find and then have you guys motivate me. Like, come on, you lazy cunt, do it, move.
No, I wouldn't. I would accidentally wake up at 5 a.m. and be like, alright, no woke up. Wake up, you little slack asses. I'm at 5 a.m. Why are you? I would just grab a bucket of water. Here's some refreshments. Joking. I wouldn't do that. You have to get changed and all that
You wouldn't
shit.
want to do that to me back in those years, back in 2021. Trying to wake me up in 2021 was a nightmare.
I'd start saving money heavily.
Mhm.
Because I'm still pretty bad, but I'm getting better. So I'd save money. And then I know you said, it's all about timing, right time, right
No,
place, but I would
no. I
come
just
up
thought
here
about
and
something that happened in that time.
No.
You try and find the one you love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you have to try.
Oh yeah, you
I
gotta try.
know where she'd be.
Honestly, I know where my partner would be in those days. Like I know I can easily contact her, and I definitely try to. I definitely, I'd slide in those DMs, see if I had a shot.
I'm like, yo. Well,
Oh, yeah,
fuck,
no,
5 years
I'd
ago,
definitely
she
try.
would have been 2 years into a relationship with her ex.
You would just try to be like, yo, I'm better.
I'm better. I'm gonna
would
show
have
you away from.
proved I'm better. I would have proved I'm better. Words are meaningless
Mister, still your
before
bitch.
action.
Nah,
No offense to Beth, I'm not calling it a B.
that will be
Yeah. Yeah, please do. Yeah,
No, I definitely
not calling her a bitch, by the way. Just
It's all good. I understood.
quoting the song
I
and whatnot.
understood
Yeah.
what you meant.
yeah.
No, I'm definitely along similar lines. I definitely try to eventually go find my partner that I currently have and see if I can, this motherfucker's muted.
You should mute yourself. Did you mute yourself?
You're muted.
I didn't press anything.
You were muted for a second.
I didn't.
Yeah, you
Can
were.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see you. We can hear you now. Beforehand, we were only
Okay.
seeing your mouth move, and that's it.
Listen, you should make it so she can go back 5 years too, so she didn't really break up with that dick. And I'm like, hey, get in, and she'd be like, yes.
But unfortunately, she's not a part of
We're just doing the
this.
core three.
This
Just doing
right
the three
now.
of us.
This is a core 3. Make it harder. Put everything on hard difficulty. If we could bring in everyone we brought in, everything will be so much better so easily. We're meant to live in the hardest difficulty ever.
Oh, we're meant to make this. Okay.
Yep.
See, I had somewhat of a plan already set up. Like obviously,
Do we all have?
Hey! Just because you had a plan does not mean it's not on hard mode. You're just thinking ahead.
It's on hard mode. It's definitely not an easy
Yeah.
plan.
Good.
Because the plan was try and remember as many song lyrics from that were released in 2022 and onwards, and re-release them as.
So you're gonna do the whole freaking conspiracy for real?
No.
Oh, really?
No, what I was going to do is I was going to go, obviously I'm 5 years later, but I know stuff from the future. But I can't go along and, start placing gambling bets on, this horse is going to win by this much time kind of thing. Because I'm not going to know that stuff. But I'm going to know certain songs from movies, TV shows that were, or songs that were released by particular bands at a particular time that are due out for another 4, 5, 6 years.
This
Yeah.
one's about my wife and her infinite
These
man.
songs might not have even
My
been
wife
written
ain't
yet.
cheating.
So it's like, why not just, these guys won't even know that I've stolen. So
True, but you have to be really. You have to know them. You need to remember them super clearly.
I'm
Every
about my
lyric.
wife
Hmm?
and her infinite man. My
No.
wife ain't cheating, but her Kindle sure is, because she got 30 fake dudes all calling her miss.
See, and that's what I do. I would go through remembering as many AI generated songs, like songs that were made by AI and sung by AI, and be like, yeah, these aren't written or these aren't sung by real people.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
That's actually a
complain
great
if
idea.
I made a cover, technically, even though it's not a cover because I'm creating it?
True.
Because
AI would have been.
that was set me up
AI
a
would
little bit.
be what? ChatGPT would have been a real thing until 2 to 3 years later. Anyway.
Yeah, right. 2024. Yeah, so 2, 3
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. You're covered for 2 or 3 years. Well, the thing that I would do is 100% what you would do, Nova, is get rid of all those arseholes. I'd cut them off immediately. I'll look for the ones that were actually doing well, that I know that will be good for future friends. And honestly, you're going to be the only one in it. For that school, that time.
I would keep some of that group around for college,
So, like,
but then after that, I'd
I-
probably ditch them.
I wouldn't worry about it, honestly. I would focus more on doing more workouts, not just my abs this time, my arms, so they're not fucking skinny.
my arms would still smash yours.
I would be able to
I've
get.
proven something last time we done the sparring, man. I'm not just weak.
And I proved you how strong my arms are last time.
Yeah,
I'm staying out
yeah.
of this.
Just because we done the freaking arm wrestling does not match my freaking kinetic. Don't even. You do not match my
See,
speed.
that's the thing that frustrates me. I'm never gonna match anybody on speed. Speed sucks.
No, my
Sucks, but like sucks for me. And kinetic doesn't work for me when I spend what would it be? The better part of 17 years ish, literally using
so
my
I
martial art with the footwork from based on
I thought you were
Chinese
going to say
martial
the only
arts,
motion you were
not
doing
boxing.
was this. You're just eating.
I would 100% get into boxing earlier than expected. I would 100% get into boxing instantly. I would reconnect with my father instantly. I would 100% take the job opportunities instantly. I would not have used that financial boost so ridiculously and retardedly. I wouldn't have used it on Fortnite. I would have dropped Fortnite instantly.
Fair.
I would have got my own place. I would have invested in stuff. I would have had the regrets that I'm now past because I'm going to use them wisely now. Let's not be regretful now, huh?
Something else I would have done would have been I would have delved in headfirst into like my art and whatnot.
Yes.
Because I didn't start properly doing art until 2023, 2024. So
I would have been
I was doing art classes, but I wasn't doing art. I was just doing what I needed to pass the class, kind of thing. Whereas having the mindset I do now is like, okay, I know that this is the kind of thing I like. This is what I want to draw. This is what I want to work on. This is what I can do.
Well, out of that, what routine would you build now? What would we build since we have our mindsets now? What would our routines be to make our lives better?
Change the
Wake
people
up.
around me. Change my.
Yeah, literally. I'd leave the house I was in. I'd wake up 4 o'clock every morning,
Mhm.
have a healthy diet, work out, hours, go to work.
I can't say I changed my diet because it's pretty much the exact same thing 5 years later.
I
I'd
I would
start
have
early.
Huh?
I would have moved out. Honestly, I would have started moving out at 18. I would instantly looked at, you know what, I'm moving out. That's what my mindset would have been. And I would have got a job. And since I was 18, I was young, and they would have just taken me in instantly if I was presentable and all that.
They might not
And
have actually. A lot of depending
yeah,
on the
true.
place. Some places give you less hours when you turn 18.
True. I got my first job at 19, so that's what I'm going off of. If I got my first job at 19, I would have been able to go at 18.
Technically,
Possibly.
I've never had a job. I've had a traineeship that I was based in a business for operational purposes, but I never technically worked as a job.
And
I'm a
I would do everything in my power to get myself financial freedom and freedom in general. Not because I want all the money in the world, to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, with all the people I love.
This actually reminds me of something I want to tell you about from my thoughts last night because I got no sleep after the podcast.
Okay. Is it going to be after the podcast, or we're not going to talk about it at all, and we're all going to end it, and then we'll talk about it. We'll all forget about it.
Yeah,
And
so
talk
you
about
guys
it
got
at
to
the start of the
disappear
next
after the
podcast.
podcast straight away?
Do you have time after the podcast?
Yeah, I got time.
There we go. Sorted. What skills do you focus on, lads?
Creativity and communications. That's
I
where
Where
rephrase
about
that.
that's where I
Blacksmithing.
focus.
Anything?
Blacksmithing and my writing.
Martial arts and being able to be able to be alone without feeling lonely. Being comfortable in my own skin, in other words.
Yeah. Feeling like you're not alone even though you are technically alone.
Yeah.
Are
Like
you ever really
when
alone though?
it's those times when you
Never alone. I have the voices in my head.
I'm never alone. My bugs are in my room all the time. Hello, Spider.
I'm never alone. I have a koala.
I'm never alone.
got,
I
like-
got a device.
I mean, if you
I
point
got like
AI.
if you point right about here, there's a massive ass monkey above your head.
I'm true.
Levi has
And the
cats.
monkey would teach me boxing.
Levi has his cats. Somewhere.
True.
4 of them.
Crazy.
With your first 2 years, where would you realistically be? Oh,
Mentally or physically?
because you have
In
your
general.
now mindset back then. Now you've been
So
back then for 2 years.
So what it means,
Yeah.
right? So say for example, we went back now and we started at this exact time on the 7th of April at 8:10 p.m. for us recording currently, or at least for me. If we went back then, it's then 2 years later. So
It will be 2023.
So it'd be 2023 instead of
But-
2021.
But you've changed things because you have this now mindset.
But you've got this future.
Where would you-
mindset.
Healthier and up here. And I'd knock you both out and bring you up here myself.
understand this, I won't be as small as I was.
If
As I am.
my music and creativity stuff has been able to take off, I will come visit as regularly as I can.
Yeah.
You won't
I
have
think
to
you
drag
have better luck doing that than I would.
what music.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. I've thought about it.
I mean,
haven't
I
got the
remember songs when they play.
Oh, look,
I remember songs when they play. So if you can get a beat going, I'll be like, bam.
I would not be able to write my own music. I would be able to do covers. Definitely can do covers easily enough. I would not be able to write my own stuff though.
Yeah, I'd be up
Hence
here.
why I'm stealing stuff from the future.
I believe we
Yeah,
all
I'd
would
be with
have
my missus.
a pretty strong, what is it called, network for 2 years of having these mindsets for what we want to plan anyway. What
Yeah.
we are planning. Viewers are not allowed to know though.
Yeah.
Secrets. Secrets.
Everybody has a
Secrets.
personal life.
Exactly.
I mean, we would technically be further ahead at this point if we started 5 years
Yeah.
ago.
We would technically have,
Very
we're
much further
5
ahead.
years ahead of time.
Possibly.
We're 5 years ahead of what we were. Yeah,
True.
that's true. And before all of the Australian laws have changed and things like that, all the technology has changed and things, and we could be actually on top of AI and all that, we'd be quite, we'd be seen as like sort of intelligently smart in what we're doing. People will question us once it's now times. They'll look at us and be like, how did you guys know? How did you guys know to put stocks in oil and fuel? How did you guys know? We didn't. We took a risk, a calculated risk, a very calculated risk. Like we already knew what we were doing, but to calculate a risk.
That entire sentence
Also-
you just said sounded like Trump.
Really?
We
Shit.
did
That's
not. We
dangerous.
did not know. We took a calculated risk.
And now when you say it like
And
that,
we
yeah.
got lucky. We got very lucky. I'm a very lucky man. My father
Very
gave me a
lucky.
small loan of $1 million.
Just a million. Just a million.
Small loan, my fucking ass.
Yeah, we would
So, The
quite
fact
literally.
that our government is that useless, that our diesel and fuel prices are so high, when you look at America and other countries, and they aren't that high.
Makes me glad I have to take the bus. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I still got to pay for premium fucking petrol.
Well, it sucks for you.
It
Nova
does.
and I have
government-
free buses for the last week now because of this.
Yeah, but if the fucking government prepared better and weren't such useless pricks,
Australia prepares themselves. I think I'm dying for that.
fucking Albanese.
Yeah, Albanese. Albanese. You've
I
been
know
easy
his
going
name.
for too long.
Albanese.
How stupid can our government be to sell our resources to buy them back from other places for triple?
Yes.
Just saying. No, I'm just saying. Can't we just use our own resources? Like,
To do
No.
We don't own the
We
resources. So
anyway,
It's
out of
our
politics.
land.
that we sold off. We sold off the rights to those resources.
They're
And,
idiots. Well, the government's idiots.
Technically, China or Japan own majority of Australia now because of how much we rely on them. Same as America. Same as America, I'm pretty sure. They have,
Australia pretty much doesn't belong to Australians because the stupid fucking government keeps selling shit off to them.
here's this. How is it that we have a whole different Australian current? How we have the AUD, but we somehow our money disappears. We should
Also,
why
what kind
are
of
we
country
selling our
taxes
money
so
for?
much?
How the
True.
fuck did we get from
I don't know.
going mentally back in time 5 years to fucking political bullshit?
Because you started talking about Trump.
Because you said an entire sentence that made it sound like something he would say. I was making fun
And-
of you.
So easy. So
And
easy.
then we went on to how
So
Trump's
easy.
bullshit. Fuel. We want to fuel. I
Yeah.
said fuel.
Don't know where the fuck
Then yeah,
Alright.
that's what happened.
The ADHD at its finest, boys.
Fucking love that.
Alright. So 2 years into this journey, we're set up a little bit, you know. I may have gotten lucky with music or some shit by remembering people's songs and stealing them.
Nice.
I believe we would all be not sharing a place, but we would have a property in our own houses. Not
Yeah.
houses, but you know what?
We'd have a vacation home together.
Yeah,
Vacation.
and we'll be surrounded by people we actually love and care about, and people that care about us and love us.
I probably have
And
2 kids.
Probably not that too in depth, honestly. For 2 years, realistically, 2
No.
years.
Well, it's possible
Really?
that, you know, if depending on how things have changed, you know,
True.
people may have kids if they were lucky enough that their partners did say yes to them going out with them at that time and they stuck through.
I probably would be on top of investing and all that. Because I would
There's
have
a guy
that.
who's been talking about that for a few months now and hasn't researched it properly yet.
Been doing that for years.
You want to know why?
Shit's
You
hard.
want to know why?
Shit's hard.
I'm listening.
You got a fucking job that you can stay with. I don't have a job that gives me enough hours.
I might
I'm not
What
saying
money am I going to invest?
I'm saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying
I'm-
invest. I'm saying
I'm-
research.
I'm up to the
How do you-
point. I'm up to the point where I cannot study anymore. I have to do it to learn.
I asked you last month. I think it
Gold
was.
is one. There's also silver. Those are the main ones. Silver is probably going to take over the majority because we use it too much. We also got don't worry about crypto no more. It's going to be taxed in the future. It's going to be fucked soon. We have
That's
what's
not what
that
I
other
was
one?
saying.
That's
I was saying,
research.
I was saying, I asked like a month or so ago, how much do you need? Like, do this, and you're like, oh, I don't know, I haven't looked into it yet.
Like, what do you
That's all I
mean?
was saying.
How
What
much
do
you
you mean,
need
what
to invest properly?
How much do you need to start invest?
1,000.
Jesus Christ.
One to 2,000, so you can get variety. You can start with
Yeah.
$100 if you really wanted to. However, that depending on how stock and everything goes, you might lose that.
Yeah.
Put in a good chunk also gives you not even a percentage. It won't give you a percentage. All the higher companies got all the percentages. Okay, so forget about that.
I think we're boring Nova. Just eating his hair like a goat.
Goats are awesome.
Fucking
I was-
mental, like mountain goats. The way they fucking go up and down mountains. You fucking watch videos and it's like, that's fucking majestic.
That's some
And how the-
shit right there.
And then you look at humans like, why the fuck can't we do that?
I know, right?
Because we're not as cool.
Any other?
We're not as
Are
goated.
there any other? We're not the goats. Are there
You see
any other
horses
parts
as-
of this topic?
Yeah. That's only for the first 25 minutes, man. And we actually pulled it through
We've been
for about
talking
30.
for an hour.
I was about to say, yeah,
Yeah,
we've been
I know.
recording for an hour, dude.
I know, because we kept going off topic and back on topic and
No,
off
we
topic.
were on topic for a good while.
Yeah.
It's only
But
like
we
the
went
last
to
like
start it.
5
We
10
were-
minutes that we got off topic.
We have been like repeating ourselves though. or few of it.
Mm,
So
not much.
so
There is one thing I would definitely change.
what?
And that would
So
there's one thing I would change that I wouldn't change. There was a friend in my life at one point who I thought was going to be by my side forever. He was my best friend. Obviously, having my memories from the years later when he's ditched me for other stuff, I'd keep him around instead of ditching him when I got back. Just and start acting slightly differently to the point where he does stay around. And see what happens when I ditch him instead of he ditching me. Just like, as a little experiment kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I know
you're
it's
gonna act like
controversial.
me.
No, I'm going to act.
No, not on that death, but yeah, you're gonna act like you're gonna use different
No, I'm just going to do
psychology
what he did to
tricks.
I'm just going to do to him what he did to me.
You're gonna experiment on humans, their minds.
Just on
That's
him.
crazy. I'm sure.
Just on
Yeah.
him. He earned it.
All scientists have one pet. Well, continuing, where did Levi go? Levi gone.
Maybe he was never here to begin with.
Shit.
Levi is just the concept.
Levi wouldn't say
Levi's
that.
just the concept.
That's not Levi. Levi's a figure of imagination. Look at him. He's turning into a shadow. Oh, wait. He's back. Never mind. His camera fixed.
Back. Levi's back. Fuck off, man.
So what
Back
good
again.
what good things in your
He's
current
a
life would
fucker.
you lose? So we're talking about our lives now. What would we lose if we're gonna use what we know to change things back then? What would we lose?
I'd say my baby and my job.
Oh yeah, you might have a different baby.
So I choose no. I'm good.
No, it's just asking the question of what do you lose?
Yeah, just to be realistic, if that's gonna happen, what realistically will lose? You lose.
I lose a couple
My
of
job, my fiance, and my baby.
I lose a
I'll
couple of
lose.
like personal achievements or like lifetime attainable achievements, but at the same time, I might be able to get some of them back. Might not be able to get some of the others.
I'll probably lose a lot of my friends that I made along the way. For the last 3 years, the ones that replaced the ones that were absolute assholes, I'll lose them 100%. I only made them for the last 3 years. Except for you, Levi. I'll go out. I'll go out of my way to look for each of them. I know where they'll be. They won't be far.
They won't be far. One of them's going to be in bloody.
No, he won't be until after we first meet. He'll be still in Tassie at that time.
I'd find you too before I come up here and find love of
Yeah.
my life.
I would say realistically, we'll not be having the same jobs. You probably will get a job. You won't get a job. You'll be a famous man. What am I saying? For songs, never. I won't be as connected to the Lovell side because I have my own place. My father's side because I have my own place. Because I'm living at my nan's, so I always see family 24/7.
That's one thing I would try to change early on is the relationship with some of my siblings, because it wasn't until
I was just about to say the same thing.
It wasn't until like the last 2, maybe 3 years that me and my big brother started becoming a lot closer than what we were. So I'd try and obviously going back to 2021, my personality will change quite a bit. So obviously there'll be that dramatic change that I can use that opportunity to try and reconnect and talk to him. get closer with
Yeah.
him and my other siblings as well at the same time. But like try and forge that bridge to be a little stronger than what it was at that time and moving forward.
Yeah.
This would be like a whole Spider-Man
on
thing where
under the
everyone
same-
forgets about him, but he knows everyone. Tom Holland, the new movie.
No,
where
I know what you mean.
yeah.
I'm just like I don't see how how the similarity is there.
because all the
you
new
can
friends you
see-
made,
you know the future.
you know a lot of new people, right? But they won't remember you, and because you haven't met yet, and you haven't got close yet.
I think I lose like 2 people.
I would argue I'll lose
under
like
the-
6.
Under the lines of what Nova said, I would reconnect with my sister a lot sooner. Be part of her life a lot longer.
I have a grudge with my sister. I don't know. I don't think I'll probably no. That at that point in time, I believe I can stop her for taking the money that I put my ass on the line to get. Well, not my ass on the line, that I actually sweated to get.
Yes, went on the way to the hospital
Umpiring.
after being hit by a bus.
Umpiring. When I was an umpire for football, I was doing so much to make money and save money, and she took all of my savings because she needed to save her car. And future on, when I was asking for it back for her to pay a little bit here and there, she told me that she had other ways to get that money anyway. So, since I know that... What the fuck, man? Since I now know that knowledge, me going back saying no,
Go back and say, oh, no, you've got other ways you can get the money.
yeah. Don't rely on your little brother that just made all his, spent all that time to gain all of that. You're not going to take all that away.
Yeah.
You're not going to pay it back anyway. You can't
Always
even save
pay
your own
back
car.
debts.
Yeah.
Always pay back your debts. Says the guy that owes someone
Yeah.
money.
Hmm?
I said, says the guy
What?
that owes someone money.
Yeah.
I owed
Oh,
Ross
yeah.
money.
Oh, he's referring to yourself. That's okay. Yes.
I'm
You'll
the
pay
one
it
that yeah, I will. My mother is very adamant that we
Is
have
he
that
on
conversation. I owe money to Knox because he's paid for my plane ticket to come up in June.
Yeah.
And I know that you're going to pay it back.
Yeah.
I'm not going to... I'll let your mom do all the angsting. And I'll let your mom do it all. And so, would you become a whole different person? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
I would
I'd
not be...
a lot different.
I don't believe any of us is going to be the same person that we were when we, have that mindset.
I'd be almost identical to as I am now, mentally. I'd just be more structured.
So you would be different. Man.
No, I'd be the same. I'd just be structured.
Okay,
I'd have
so if you've seen yourself in a different parallel world that only changed that he started driving bikes, he will be the same person.
That is not what I'm saying.
No. Like
We're going.
all he done.
It's our
All he done is decide to start driving a bike, which was a different thing to what you were in your timeline. So he's riding bikes, and you still don't have your bike license. You're still trying to finish getting your car license.
But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that going back 5 years, I would be as I am now. I'd just be more structured. I'd have routine. I'd be waking up. I'd be eating healthy. I would have been snacking. I wouldn't have smoked. I wouldn't have drunk. Besides those key factors, I'd be the same as I am now.
No. You want to know why?
Yeah.
You'll be fucking healthier.
Uh,
And that
I'd be the
means
same as I am
internally,
mentally.
mentally, and all that. No, it won't be, because your mentality will be change. Don't do this, don't do that. Be disciplined, be structured. The person you were 5 years ago couldn't care less, so you would have changed. Your mum would look at you, your dad would look at you and be like, who are you now?
I wasn't talking to my mother or my father at that time.
Your sister,
It was not her at that time.
your
Again.
brothers, your whoever. Whoever
I
you
was
bumped
living
in
with
with.
my uncle.
Yeah, your uncle even.
Go touch
He would look at you and be like, "Oh, yesterday you were this person, today who the fuck are you? You're like a whole different person." Usually you say yes to chips, but you said no this time. What are you doing? Why are you doing push-ups? So you have changed. When it comes to if you've changed person entirely, it means like as in you entire life, you changed it.
I've got a question for this.
Mhm.
When this does happen, like for example, we rock up in this new era where it's now 2021 and we've got our minds and our memories from 2026. Who's the first person you think would notice your change outside of yourselves?
I believe my mum or sister. My sister picks up some things really fast. I believe my sister will be the number one person that will pick up on it.
What about you, Levi? I know you didn't have a lot of people at the time, but like,
He'll be the number one that will look at you and be like, "That's not the same person."
I don't know. None
Your
of
uncle.
them. None of the people around me.
really, none of the ones you were living with would notice that you done a complete 180 in personality.
That was normal.
Fair enough.
Well,
Yeah.
well, they wouldn't change how you would laze around, and they wouldn't see that you're now moving, doing shit now.
Well, 17, I was somewhat active. I was doing walks every day up tip in Norfolk, up the tip mountain to the lookout and then back down.
Peppermint Hill.
Out of all the things that you said that you'll change, though, that's not the same person that was
They
doing
wouldn't notice.
those.
They
They
wouldn't
would.
notice.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't have noticed. Or
They will
cared.
definitely notice when you cut them off.
Yeah, but I ain't telling them that. I'll just take all my shit and go.
Yeah, they'll notice after you cut them off.
No, that's what I did when I came up here, right? I grabbed
Yeah.
my shit, wrote a note at the bottom of my door, went to catch the bus like I did every morning for work, and then I was just like, fucking later that day, I got sent a message, hey, can you get such and such from the shops on your way back home? I'm like, I can't actually, and they're like, why? I'm like, because I'm not there anymore.
Because I'm in a different state.
I'm gone, bitches.
See, I think it either would have been my mother or one of the girls in the friend group that would have noticed my change.
I think I know who you're talking about too.
It would have been one of the two. It would have been either of those guys.
Is it the one with the boyfriend that hated you?
She would have been one of them. Yeah. She would have been one of the ones that noticed the change.
Yeah.
I
believe-
think that's
No, I believe the ones that were like very gifted in observation in our friend group, they will be the ones noticing. They'll like in a way feel the change of energies that we present. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because
When you
like,
become someone different, your frequency changes completely.
my whole my structure in general over the last couple of years has changed. Because like back in college, you know, I would have been kind of, just kind of sitting like this half the time, you know, just
Mm.
an edgy, you know, corner of the desk kind of kid.
Mm.
Whereas these days, you could have walked up to me and I would have been sitting there like I'm freaking some sort of king on a throne or some shit.
Yeah, I'm always in this pose when I'm sitting down now. Before I was just a shy motherfucker. I was like,
See,
don't
I
see
was
me,
always
please.
pretty much just like I think like 90% of the time in college when at like recess and lunch when we were hanging out, I was just sitting there like this for like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Pretty much like
You
just
know-
doing my own thing. But you know, now these days it's more. What's that?
I believe with
What deal with the
Yeah.
devil would you like to make today?
I believe all three of us will be wielding a level of confidence around our groups that our groups will notice being like, this guy just turned confident all of a sudden.
So that's
the
that's
fuck's wrong
something.
with you?
This guy is not asking us to come with him no more, or this guy is not seeing if we're okay. He's like, he's doing his own thing. He's sitting down our group, talking clearly. The fuck? He
He's-
talks?
He told this person to fuck off away from the group.
Yeah. And Nova, he told them to fuck off. And then you see
And it wasn't
Nova
in a joking
and
manner.
Nox just get up, go wherever they wanted to go without needing anyone to follow them
See,
or be amongst any group. You already done that though,
So-
Nova.
I did
believe.
do that.
Yeah.
I did pretty much do
Yeah.
that. I'm picturing like two scenarios where this happens, right? I'm picturing one scenario where it's like halfway through recess or lunch while we're at school, and like that's when it happens. That's when 2026 appears in 2021, just halfway through lunch, and it kind of just like shifts where Nova goes from sitting like this, you know, kind of just chilling, you know, just leaning back, sitting there, kind of like.
You'll first take a couple minutes being like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's gonna be a shock to some. Be like,
Yeah.
what the actual
Like-
fuck?
That scenario where what was it? What is that freaking the thing I'm trying to think of? That energy connection scenario where we feel the disconnection from everyone else and we just connect to each other. It's like
Yeah.
we're reading each other's minds like, what's happening? What the fuck
What the
is here?
No.
I
And then
actually
we-
thought of how you'd like find each other. Like you's probably already.
Oh, we rock up just me and Knox
We-
just show up to school.
Yeah.
We just got to
Yeah, but like to find like you guys find me right. Northgate, bus mall.
Yeah, I wouldn't see you climbing it though. You literally go around and look for us, and we will look for you. I will
Sick.
tell
Just
Nova to
I'll
come
be
with me.
hanging there.
See,
Yeah.
I have another way of being able to actually find you these days. There's a recommended friend that pops up on my Facebook every now and again. First name Ethan, last name starts with D, and he looks very familiar.
Was I wearing a
Grey jumper.
like a jacket and I had a hat?
I don't know about the hat.
Yeah, that in my hand. I made after I came up here.
Never mind.
Oh,
I was going to use
Okay.
that name and be like, looking for a guy with this man. Where is he? Just
Nah,
gonna go on.
what I used back then-
Where is he?
One I used back then was an SD name, the legal name, with the go-kart as the picture.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I remember it.
Yeah.
I remember it.
Yeah.
That's how, because we were messaging a messenger for the first time. That's where we started texting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember it. Yeah, I like that go-kart.
I know both your accounts and I don't know your profile pics, but I know both your account names. I'm like,
No.
yo, you guys
No.
trip?
No. You couldn't do that to me. At that time, I would have went through like 6 different accounts.
And my way's the easiest. Northgate, Busmore, I'll fucking Spider-Man that shit. You're like, hey, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh no, you would.
Like,
Mine would
that
have been.
crazy
I only
car.
would have had the one account, so you would have found me easily enough. I can tell you that much. But like, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe Noah and I would be like, you know what? We'll ditch the rest of today and try and look for Levi.
I got a line off.
And I would have been like, I just have art. I ace that either way if I do something or not.
Yeah.
My teachers are like this.
And then you just fucking rock up and I'll just be hanging upside down having a sleep. Like,
You'll probably see my
Then
phone
you're
go off because my mom's probably trying to call me or something. And I'm like, you know what? No.
and then
I'm a
fucking
man now, mother.
My
Nova will see me fucking come down and like
Yeah.
look at my shoulders like, is he gonna dislocate them? I go in a way that bends my shoulders back.
that's fine. If you do, I know how to relocate them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I dislocated on purpose then. That sounds fun.
Please don't.
Oh,
It's not fun. It's not fun on either person's behalf. My second, and I think this would have been funniest way. When I was in year 13, I took 2 or 3 weeks off from college because I was sick.
Yeah.
If I came back from 2026 into 2021 during those 3 weeks, I would have come back to school like a whole different person. Like those 3 weeks were me going on some sort of spiritual vacation or some shit and finding the real me kind of thing. So I leave going away sick, being this shy, quiet, somewhat quiet guy who has no time for most people. Coming back.
Come back like it's some fucking manga.
No, coming back and being like, all right, I have 2 options here. I can either fix this friend group or tell it to fuck right off.
Right off.
No, I'm gonna gather them all together and tell them here, and I'm gonna look them all right in the eye and be like, if you fuckers can't survive without me for a couple of days, you're not worth my fucking time because you're not friends. You're a waste of space. If you want to be my friends, you're welcome to hang out. The rest of you can fuck off. If you want to be friends with each other.
Well, once you're on your vacation, I'll instantly just go up to
You would have been there the
be
whole
like-
time.
I would have been there being like, yeah, he's definitely on a sick leave for.
Well, I was sick.
I don't know.
was out sick. I was actually out sick.
Hmm.
I was
Sure.
out with a severe throat infection.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You want to come back at that time? You might still have it.
No, I didn't come back until I was all good.
No, I mean like come back with your mindset at the time that you had a severe
he
throat
said-
infection.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not saying I came back right at the start of the infection. It's just like sometime within those 3 weeks is when I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it could be the very
Yeah,
last day. Like, it could have been the Sunday before the Monday I come back to school. I show up and I'm like, right, here's the fucking thing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or it could have been right at the start of it where I'm like, oh fuck, it's the worst time to come back.
I would come back. No, the thing is, Nova, you come back and the group would be broken, but in a healthy way.
Yeah, because you.
I would have confronted them, be like, because I seen and I heard everything of each group and what they said. I would have said, this guy said this, what's going on, and what's doing this, and this is not going to happen, that's not going to happen. I don't care if I'm a midget. You guys aren't going to do that shit. Fuck off, or stay, or shut up. It's as simple as that.
Get
And no
along
one's a
or
leader
fuck
here.
off.
And no one's a leader here. Alright, we're all meant to be friends here. I don't like how you two are talking about these guys' backs, and I don't like how this guy thinks he's a king of everything. No one's a king here. We're in college. not knowing what the fuck we're gonna do next year.
Yeah, we basically had a we basically had a Hokage situation, where we had fan thing, like fan theory kind of thing for the Naruto fans is that for every Hokage, so the leader of the Leaf Village, there is a Shadow Hokage, which is someone who protects the village from the shadows. We had
Who's
that
Naruto's Shadow Hokage?
Hokage. So Naruto's Shadow Hokage was Sasuke. Because Sasuke protected the village from the shadows.
Is that the black haired dude?
Yeah, his rival and best friend.
Hey, I haven't watched it in years.
Yeah. No. But we had one guy in the friend group who thought he ran the whole thing, like he was top shit and whatnot. But he knew that when it came to me, I never took the orders. You know, he would try to give orders and I would never take them, and I would tell others not to take them.
Yeah.
Whereas when I gave an order, I wasn't giving an order. I was making a request or asking a favor. So
Yeah, I it's either that I would have confronted the group or I would have ditched them.
yeah.
Honestly,
you
it's
could have
one or
ditched
the
them
other.
until I came back.
Yeah, true. I'll come when you came back. I'll come with you at the same time. I would have had you on Snapchat.
You would have.
Yeah, we would have been planning this shit together.
Yeah, you would have messaged me yesterday, like, bro, what the fuck? And I'll be like, bro, I'm sick.
If you two you guys got to come find me. You gotta
Yeah, we
fucking go
will.
bang, bang, bang on the door and be
Yeah,
like, hey,
understand if we are
get
synced
your ass
up.
out here.
If we're synced up, right, we will finish school around 3 o'clock so we could do our aura farming and our fucking finish our aura farming with that shitty group, and we will instantly go to Northgate. I'll be like, hey, Nova, Northgate. I know where Ethan is.
Yeah,
Oh shit,
fucking go.
Levi is. But yeah,
To be fair,
I'm so
at the same time,
I'll
if
be
he
like a
was in
fucking
New
bat
Norfolk,
just hanging there.
to be fair, if he was living in New Norfolk at the time, I probably could have found him somewhat easy.
yeah. It's Levi. I wish you had the
Oh,
same.
straight.
You were in the same
Straight.
college as we were, so we had this whole shared scenario.
Shit, back up for a second. What street? I didn't hear that.
Texted as
school.
well. Texted as well.
Oh,
Texted as well. Well, on the. What are you guys doing?
Another one.
we're,
I went
we're
to
on
that
rec-
school.
we're bleeping this all out.
Probably.
I'm not saying the house, I'm just saying the street.
Oh wait, you don't even live there anymore. Never mind. Don't even worry.
Look, it's a street. The second he said it was the street next to the high school, you Google it and you find it's like, oh, it's this street.
No, not next to the high school. So there was the street next to the high school, and then the one over.
So the block over.
Humphrey Street or
Is
Charles
it block
Street?
over?
Sent the name.
Yeah, Charles Street.
You got the high school. Yeah,
Another
you
one.
got the high school street, and you got the tip street, and it's the one between those two.
Dean Street.
I don't remember the other ones.
No, so the one that tips on is Dean Street. I have a mate who grew up on that street, and a personal pet peeve of his is when people call it Tip Street, and I got into the habit of correcting people as a respect thing. So
Yeah,
It's
street.
yeah, no, I know
Yeah.
Charles Street.
The one with all the cars in it.
Oh yeah, no, I would have found
No.
it fairly easily. Just look for the sketch guy walking up your street. You would have seen him leather jacket.
I'm in the front room. I'll be like, hey, it's blood. It's blood.
No, you
And, like,
would
go
have
down.
spotted me so easy. I would have been the emo guy in the leather jacket with the satchel and the skateboard.
Well, if you're
walking up
coming
the
from
street.
up the street, I would have heard the dogs barking.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, hey, I know that guy. And I fucking would have jumped down the stairs, run down the street, like, yo, what's up?
Hey,
I
get the
wouldn't
fuck out of here.
as well. Back in that time as well. I wouldn't have came across my money until I was actually 18, since I would have been 17 in year 12 because my birthday's late.
Years ago, you said I was 17. You're a year older than me.
Yeah,
Which means
but
you would have
my
been 18.
if it's
This would have
April,
been the year you turned 17, whereas this is the year he turned 18. So
you get it?
if we're using April,
I'm following.
Yes.
I've got.
Yeah, you.
The math is math.
I'm 22 now. I'm turning 23 months later.
Yeah.
I'm 17 now. I'm gonna be turning 18 months later.
I understand the math.
There we go. The mathin' now, huh? The mathin'.
math. Fuck the math.
What are the biggest mistakes you guys are gonna immediately fix? The group is gone. I'm just saying. I'm done with it.
No, it's not gone. It's reformed. It's reformed.
I would
those
Be part of that shit.
The only reason I would be around that group is if you wanted to hang out with me, Nova. I'm gone.
The
I
only
would turn
reason
around.
I'd be involved with that group is if they reformed into a group that wasn't what it was.
Yeah, I would help you nitpick which ones are actually good together.
I know what ones were worth having around and what ones weren't. And in some cases, some were worth having around at some times and some weren't, and they weren't at other times. So,
Well, we already know that it's most likely going to be the duplicate of me that went by a different name than his actual name.
yeah, your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin. And K and J can go as a duo. They can't work together, not even for even a second.
Yeah.
Whoever follows K and J, it's easily same
Would I have
treatment. I'm
got
sorry.
along?
You
I've
wouldn't
got
have
along
done
with
that
anyone in that
thing
group.
what we did.
No,
You
like
wouldn't
with
get
anyone
along.
in the group.
You would have gotten along with a couple
Anyone
of
in that
us.
group.
You would have gotten along with some of us, but there were others that would have pissed you off something horrid.
Actually, I actually have a good. I have a good. What's it called? A good representation of our group now. Think about our group. Each individual was a kingdom of their own, and each kingdom had their own allies at that table.
Yeah.
So, even though we had this group that were allies, half of those were allies with other halves. And then, but all of them talked behind each other's backs. Nonetheless,
And
because
there
drama focused.
There was one kingdom who was only there because he was allies with another kingdom, but every other kingdom did not want that kingdom there.
You know, we've been going for over an hour now.
Hour and a half almost.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
I told you. I
Did
told
we
you this
end
will
up
this will
finishing the
last.
topic?
Do we? This is fun. This is fun talking about them. This is fun. Without personnel, this is what we're gonna do. Nah, we can't change the past though. You have to admit that.
It's all
That's never gonna
hypothetical.
happen. If it does, I'll
Time
be
isn't linear. It is a
True.
squiggly, timey, wobbly ball of
Tiny,
craziness.
whiny, wiggly, dibbly. Yeah.
I wonder, are we happy?
Yeah?
Should we end it here, or should we keep going for like 5 more minutes, or
No, let's end it here.
end it here?
Yeah.
Pretty good. I hope you viewers enjoyed this radical freaking time.
Wasn't
This-
interesting.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah,
Thank you for
definitely.
my thoughts.
Alright, Levo, start us out.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start us out, mate.
Alright, thanks for watching No Thoughts, Maximum Fuckery. I've been Levi, signing off.
Catch you on this.
I've been Knox. Hope you guys have a great night or morning.
Let's go.